Hey, boys and girls. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So, we're on to chapter 4 of our Magic Treehouse book, Perfect Time for Panda. Now, boys and girls, when we're done reading today, I wanted you guys to talk with your moms and dads about our two characters again. And this time, I want you guys to talk about something again that you learned about your two characters. And then see if you can illustrate those two characters on your guys' journal entry pages. Now, if you guys can write a little bit about the setting and about the two characters, that would be so awesome. Think about all those things we've been working on when we're doing our writing, okay? So, boys and girls, let's think. Last chapter, Jack and Annie just got to that giant panda conservation and research center. But they weren't sure they could get in because they were supposed to be 18 years old. But I think they're going to find a way to maybe sneak in. So, chapter 4. Get suited up! I don't believe her, Jack grumbled to himself. He had no choice but to follow Annie into the Panda Center. When he walked through the gate, he saw a group of buildings with two tree-covered mountains looming behind them. As Dr. Ling led the group along a stone path, Jack saw Annie talking to an elegant older woman with snow-white hair. He quickly caught up with them. He pulled on Annie's sleeve, but she kept talking to the woman. I've always loved them, Annie said. You too? Oh, I think they're talking about the pandas. My goodness, yes, the woman said. I've come all by myself from New York City to see them. That's great, said Annie. We've come all the way from Pennsylvania. Well, what is your name? Sylvia, the woman answered. And what is your name? I'm Annie, and this is my brother Jack. Do you mind if we tag along with you, Sylvia? Asked Annie. Of course not, said Sylvia. I would be delighted. Fantastic! Annie smiled at Jack. Looks like they snuck in. Dr. Ling led the group into one of the buildings and gave each person canvas coveralls and paper shoes and rubber gloves. All volunteers must wear these over their clothes, she said. That way we know you're here to help us. We're going to get caught, Jack whispered to Annie. Don't worry, she said. We actually are with an adult now. Jack shook his head. But he took off his pack, and he and Annie each pulled on large, bulky coveralls. They rolled up their sleeves and put the pant legs in. Then they slid the paper shoes over their sneakers and tugged on the rubber gloves. Well, I'll go into the nursery first, said Dr. Ling. Annie grabbed Jack's arm. She looked like she might explode with happiness. Dr. Ling opened a door at the back of the room and herded everyone into the panda nursery. We have only one newborn panda cub right now. As you walk by the incubator, take a quick peek. The group paraded slowly past the incubator. Almost everyone who peeked at the baby murmured with surprise. Jack quickly found out why. The newborn didn't look like a panda at all. It looked more like a fuzzy pink mouse. Incredible, said Jack. It's so teeny, whispered Annie. Yes, Sylvia, whispered back. I've read about these newborn pandas. They weigh less than half of a pound, but they can grow into 250-pound panda bears. Whoa, whispered Jack. He and Annie walked with Sylvia out to the nursery. Now, let's go meet some of our panda keepers, said Dr. Ling. She led the group over a stone walkway beside bamboo woods, near a goldfish pond. Several men in blue coveralls were waiting for them. These gentlemen are the panda keepers, said Dr. Ling. You volunteers will work in pairs in the different panda houses. Each pair will spend a little time helping take care of a panda. She pointed to Jack and Annie. You two go with Master Lee. He's Bing Bing's keeper. He'll take you to her house. I hope your grandmother doesn't mind." Sylvia smiled. "Oh, I'm not," she started to say. "Bye, Grandma," Annie said with a laugh. Sylvia laughed too, as if she thought Annie was making a joke, and she waved goodbye. "See you later," Annie called. Then she grabbed Jack by the arm again, pulled him along after Master Lee. Master Lee was quiet and very serious looking. Without a word, he led Jack and Annie to Bing Bing's house. The panda's house was a giant cage with a door that opened into the yard. The yard was surrounded by a rock wall. "Bing Bing lives by herself here," Master Lee said. "She is 8-year-old adult who joined us when she was quite small." When they entered the cage, Jack saw leaves and bamboo stalks scattered across concrete floors. But where was the panda? Where was Bing Bing? "I don't see Bing Bing," said Annie. "Somewhere in her yard is where she's at," said Master Lee. He grabbed 2 brooms from the corner. Jack and Annie looked through the bars at the yard. They saw trees and bushes, but no sign of a giant panda. "She must have found a good hiding place," said Annie. "Yes, I do not think you will see her today," Master Lee said, matter-of-factly. "Oh, no," said Annie. Can we look for her?" asked Jack. "No, Bing Bing is very shy. We have to respect that," said Master Lee. "I am going to get fresh bamboo now. You can clean her house by removing yesterday's uneaten bamboo stalks and sweeping the floor." He handed brooms to Jack and Annie. "Is bamboo Bing Bing's favorite food?" asked Jack. "Yes! All pandas eat bamboo for breakfast, lunch, and dinner," said Master Lee. "Wow, they must really love it," said Annie. "Can humans eat bamboo too?" Jack asked. "If they tried, they would break their teeth," Master Lee answered without smiling. "Only a creature with super strong jaws can eat bamboo." "So it's very tough?" said Jack, growing excited. "Is it as tough as wood?" "Well, yes it is," said Master Lee. "And I'll bet it's really healthy too," said Annie. "Oh, no," said Master Lee. "Bamboo is not very nutritious. That's why a panda must eat a lot of it. Some pandas at the center eat 80 pounds of bamboo a day." "Oh, okay," said Annie, her shoulders sagging. "And I guess it's not baked with love either, is it?" Master Lee stared at Annie. He looked confused. "No, of course not," he said. "Oh," said Annie. Jack was embarrassed, like the waiter in the restaurant. Master Lee must think we're really weird, he thought. "Well," said Master Lee, "shall we get to work?" "Sure," said Annie. "Sweep up the stalks as well as the panda waste," said Master Lee. "Then discard everything here." He pointed to a trash bin in the cage. "Panda waste?" said Jack. "Yes," said Master Lee. Seeing Jack's expression, he added, "It's not bad, I promise you. Their droppings look like little dry straw baskets." Jack looked around. He saw what he thought Master Lee was talking about. It didn't look bad at all. "I will be back," said Master Lee. "I am going to get a fresh bamboo from the farmer's truck." Master Lee then left through the back door of the cage. "Darn," said Jack. "We struck out." "No special food here," said Annie. She looked out in the yard, and no panda either. "I really want to see Bing Bing," said Annie. "How did this happen?" said Jack. "We should be working on our mission, not stuck in a cage picking up panda poo." I don't think Jack's very happy right now doing what he's doing. Annie giggled. "Don't worry, we'll leave soon," she said. "Let's just do our job first. It's nice to help out, don't you think?" Yeah, sure, it is," said Jack. "Sweep fast, though. Jack and Annie began sweeping up old bamboo stalks and the panda droppings. Jack filled the dustpan. As he dumped everything into the trash bin, Annie gasped. "I see her," she whispered. "She's up in the tree." That's a big panda, isn't it? And that's the end of chapter 4. So, tomorrow we'll get to read chapter 5. And the title of that chapter is Bing Bing. I wonder what it might be about. All right, boys and girls. So, take a look at your journal page. And what I want you to think about writing today and drawing and illustrating in your page is our two main characters, Annie and Jack. Write something new that you learned about Annie and Jack, or maybe something that they learned in our story. And also, I want you to see if you can draw a picture and illustrate the setting that's changed. Where are they at now? What does it look like? What did we talk about? What did you hear when we read our story about the setting? All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a great night. I'm excited to read chapter 5. All right, boys and girls, adios!